Hey, welcome to theory number 2. Okay, so the idea was, theory number 1, we took 6 scales and 3 arpeggios. We put them all on the first string, going up and down the neck, okay? That way we could measure out what all of these intervals look like, and it prepares us for what we're about to do. So what we're going to move into is the C position, okay? So in the cage system, they call this the C position. I grew up, we called it the first position, okay? And I'm going to get into that in a minute. But here's the idea. We could have figured out the scale. We have the note, the 3rd fret of the 5th string, that's C. Now, if we do this, just like the other time, it's whole step, half step, whole step. Then again, whole step, half step. Okay, so we can get the C scale. I think we should do this. Right up the string. C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay, now. Kind of an unusual way to play a C scale. Okay, now instead, let's say we go C, and here's 2. In other words, up 2 frets or 1 whole step, right? Well, another way to get that would be just to go to the open 4th strings. It's a lot easier, really, you know. Now, watch this. The whole idea of it is the 5th fret of the 5th string has the same note as the open 4th string. So now, 1, 2, to get to 3, we go up a whole step, 2 frets. To get to 4, we go up a half step, 1 fret. Okay, now from 4 to 5 is a whole step, so what we're going to do, instead of going up 2 frets, we're going to go to the open G. So 5, whole step up to 6, whole step up to 7, half step to 8. Okay, watch this. So, C major scale. Okay, there you go. Okay, now, next, the Mixolydian. Okay, we've got the flat 7. Okay, the 7th degree of the scale you'll find is going to be the open 2nd string. Now, in order to go down a half step, we need to go to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. Now, let me show you why. This note B can be found on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Okay, because, watch this. This is worth it. Open G. 1st fret of G is G sharp, right? Becomes G sharp. Then there's A. Then there's A sharp or B flat. And then in the 4th fret, it's B. Okay, so to get to B flat, okay, Mixolydian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Dorian's got the flat 3rd. So Dorian is flatted 3rd, flatted 7. So here's our major 3rd, here's our minor 3rd, here's Dorian. Okay, then we have minor, flatted 3rd, flatted 6th, and flatted 7th. Okay, now notice, by the way, when you finger that, that's not going to be as comfortable as playing the C major scale in this position. Okay, you will find, though, that over time you're going to need to know that position. You probably won't use it, you know, as much as other positions of C minor that are a lot easier, okay? Okay, C pentatonic minor, 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. Now again, this position, probably not used that much. Okay, pentatonic major, used all the time in C, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there you go. go. Okay, that brings us to our arpeggios. So major arpeggio, we're going to do 1, 3, 5, 8. Now look at this. This is a gift because if you count up out of the scale, which you should, it's like you're just holding down the chord. Now most of them are not going to be like that on the guitar. All right. So then to get to the minor, you take your major third, you lower it by half step to the minor third. Okay. Now that's not going to be a comfortable chord to play. So look at this, pinky. I don't really recommend that. I do it as an arpeggio. 1, flat, 3, 5, 8. Now watch this. This is really, really neat. If I just hold down the 3rd fret of the 5th string and the 1st fret of the 4th string, I get this, and I can play this arpeggio. 1, flat 3, or 1 minor 3rd, 5, major 7. That's our open. Listen to this. It's a really cool chord. Kind of an Austin Powers chord. Right? That's called C minor major 7. Kind of, getting out there a little bit in terms of names of chords, but it's cool. All right. So now we have dominant. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, flat 7. There's our flat 7. So in other words, Pretty Woman in this position would be like this. Right? 1, 1, 3, 5, 7, flat 7. Okay, so one of the reasons, by the way, to practice this, and we're gonna do a bunch of melodies and different riffs in all of these positions, is you want to get just really comfortable with it, so they're interchangeable. Okay. Anyway, so welcome to that. That was theory number 2, and that was a big step. I liked it. So till next time.